Alright, so I'm going to do a review here on the Xprite LED rock light for a bed truck. So you can see here, it shows what they got, and you get the different pictures and all that. Okay, now if you notice here, the wiring, okay, it shows a white wire and a white wire with red. Okay, kind of just going through here again, showing the white wire with the red, and just a plain white wire, your switch, white wire, and look at the bundle, look at all that white wire. Alright, so I order this for underneath my Jeep, and okay, so I order it, and it's got 72% rating, so I'm thinking, okay, well, you know what, 7% 1 star. Alright, so it should be pretty good. Alright, now, hold on. Alright, so here's the box. You can see, Xprite new version, blue, whatever, you can read that. So I'm like, alright, whatever, I'm going to get this project going. Well, I don't see any white wire at all. It's all black, right? Not even a defining between power, accessory, ground. All right. Here's the switch. And you can see how small these screws are in here. Well, maybe you can. Whatever, they're pretty small screws. But whatever. Let's look at the directions. Alright, so the directions show everything in white. As you can see, your positive and negative wiring. Put your power source to the strip wire, switch included, control on off, and ground to the solid white wire to complete wiring. Right? Again, do you see any white wire? And really for that reason, I kind of just said, you know what? If you're going to display it with all this positive, here's the positive with the red stripe and the negative, and you're going to send me this as instructions for the white wire, and you just send me everything in black with no identification to which is which I'm sure I could sit here, screw around and get it figured out. But there's also no power source wire, so whatever. For that, I give it 1 star. It goes back in the box. And I did buy a different kit already from a local place and use that, and I'm happy with it. But as far as the Xprite Glow FX 3 series, sorry, not going to use it. Alright, so this second part here is really kind of an afterthought. So the first part was just something I was posting on Amazon for an Amazon review, and in that I said I used a different kit. So I went over to Menards, and they had this ultra bright flex strip lights. So it was 2 in the pack that kind of went like, along here, and what was kind of neat, it was it had a little button for try me, so like at Menards you could go and just hit the button and it was lighting up the blue lights. But what I liked about it was that this stuff was pretty simple as far as like the setup. You can see like there's an arrow, and so the way the connections were just really just a matter of matching up arrow to arrow. And it also had, so you could buy like all kinds of different things. You could do like a multiple port thing, and then you can just hit the power for each one. You have the 12-volt plug-in that has the button, which I'll show you in a minute. So I just wanted like some pretty inexpensive blue lights underneath. I'm working on this Jeep, which I'll do like a segment of like everything I'm doing to this once I get to that point. It's kind of dirty right now, so but I'm kind of making like a stealth vehicle. So this was the flex strip lights. They were 16 bucks, and I mean, look how detailed the instructions are compared to that Xprite Flow whatevers that I just returned today. They're more extensive on that, and so you had that, and then I went with the cigarette lighter power plug thing, and so that's what that is. Now hold on. All right, so basically what I did is I pulled back the carpet. I had drilled a hole here to bring the wire up through there. Now it's a little bigger hole because of the plug. That way you can just kind of fold this rug back in, and then, you know, it follows up. Excuse the dirty car here, because I'm working on this thing. So you just plugged it in. You plug it in here. Very simple. And since I have two cigarette lighter outlets, it doesn't really matter. So there's your power button. That turns them on and off. And it was really easy to just tuck it all underneath up in here. Well, now I'll have to redo it because now I pulled it all out. Alright, so afterwards when it gets dark, I'll turn the lights on so you can see how bright they are. Alright, so, and now it's all tucked back in there. So very simple. On, off. And yes, I know it's dirty in here. I'm working on it. Hold on. Alright, so that's how they come out. Now, the way the camera is, it kind of makes it like more luminous to this area, but it's really more of an even shade of blue like that. I don't know why just however the video of it does that, whatever. So you can see it kind of lights up. It's just one little strip on each side, so like I say, I wasn't going to get all crazy with it. This thing's project I'm going to be working on. I'll do more video on everything I'm changing on it. It's going to be more of everything in a smoked, kind of a blacked out scenario. This was my camouflage Jeep that I painted black. So I did it myself, kind of thing. So alright, so that's the difference between the Menards whatever product is. I'll put a little thing there so you can see, and the Xprite Glow 3, which I returned.